right, let me see where this goes.
First of all, yesterday, so I come all the way to Los Angeles, and I'm expected to do this like elaborate interview with Ye. It turns into exactly what you see online. So Kanye says, "Yo, check this out. Yo, someone knocked on my door. I can't, like, I'm not doing anything today."
There's a recent interview with DJ Akademiks and Kanye West, and this thing is insane. It starts off with DJ Akademiks having to rush to Kanye West's hotel room because Kanye...
By the way, shout out to my man Poor Man's Podcast. Make sure you go and like and share and subscribe to his content. Man's a big shot. He don't need my help or anything like that, but I've been watching this stuff for quite some time. So make sure you go give him some love.
says that he has to get on the next flight to go to Japan because there's somebody after him.
Someone knocked on my door. I can't, like, I'm not doing anything today. He goes to check in at a hotel. The screenshots are online. Nothing I'm saying is made up. Someone texted him, I think his manager or something, like, yo, if you feel unsafe, go to the hotel. He basically hits me, says, yo, they're trying to put me in the hospital, they're trying to kill me, and I have to get out of here and I have to get to Japan. Apparently, like, Japan, China is like the only place where this guy feels safe. So he's like, yo.
Wait, you telling me that Kanye West only feels safe in East Asian countries, not in any Western civilization? You know, China don't really like ninjas either. In Japan, they're a little more sanguine on them. But man, I tell you, Kanye West is he's kind of all over the place now. You know, what he did with his wife. I got to get the safe for work. I got to get the safe for work picture. Well, let's see. Let's get the images here. Yeah, is that safe for work? Yeah, that's pretty safe for work. This is him at the this is her at the Grammys with with her husband Kanye West. I don't need to tell you what it looks like down there. Now you know he has an infatuation with the Kim Kardashian. Maybe is this Kim Kardashian? That is Kim Kardashian. But let's see. Let's go back. She's got a little bit of a Kim Kardashian vibe to her right now, doesn't she? You know, she's got the nice slick black hair, got that nice tan skin. She has a nice behind. Go back. Yeah, Kim Kardashian looks a little better. And everything like that. But let's go back to the channel. Let's go back to this is DJ Akademiks, by the way, as a Poor Man Podcast introduced. But let's go back and listen to him.
We could either do it now, so I know ETA. It's like, we could do it right now, right this moment, or I'm going to Japan, you could come to Japan. I'm like, fuck, no, I'm not going to Japan. So, yo, check this out. I'm like, great. I grabbed, like, this is like a vlog-style joint. We're about to go to Kanye right now. He gave me his hotel. He's like, yo, pull up to the hotel. We're doing it in the hotel room. Fuck it. I'm like, let's do it.
While DJ Akademiks was rushing to Kanye's hotel room to get the interview of a lifetime, Kanye texted him an interesting detail about the interview. The detail happened to be about what he was going to be wearing.
So I just cut last scene, and I'm like, yo, let me look at questions, because I got to get everything, I got to be prepared. Yo, and I'm like telling everybody in the car, like, how he's texting me. I'm like, yeah, Kanye's like kind of super sporadic right now. And, yo, I read this message wrong. I just read it right. So I heard he says, yo, head, like he said, heads, I'm wearing.
I already know what he's gonna be wearing, but let me give you a little preview of let me give you a little idea about what he's gonna be wearing. It'll be associated with, you'll see it. Oh man, I gave away the secret. Let me go back. Let's go back to Cotton. Let's go back to DJ Akademiks.
My black outfit, and I was just like, okay, I like wearing black. Like, that's my color. Black. I'm wearing all black. He's wearing all black. I've also heard that Kanye before in the past has required people to wear all black. Yo, I go back to read the message, and I'm putting a little bit more context to it now. You know what he's saying? Heads up, I'm gonna wear my black KKK fit. I'm like, what? So like, yo, I skipped past. I didn't even like really caught it in the moment because I was like, yeah, 9:20 arrival time. That's what it says now. Yo, what the fuck is going on? Yo, no way. I can't be my idol and he's wearing a black KKK outfit. Come on, bro. No, bro.
When DJ Akademiks first gets to the hotel, everything seems normal, but then Kanye West leaves and comes back, and Kanye is being Kanye.
How you doing, brother? Good, kept it late.
Looking all normal. Looking all normal right now. Looking all normal.
Wherever you want. You can sit.
This nigga Kanye West is doing the work of the white man. He's doing the white man's work. This nigga is on something else. What is he? What's going on here? What's going on? Is this KKK approved? I don't. Now, my knowledge of the KKK is pretty limited, but I know they got white outfits, of course. I have seen a red outfit for the KKK. Is this a new one? Have they had black ones? He had to have gone down to the South to buy that personally, because I don't know too many costume designers or designers that's gonna make that outfit. This man doing the work of the white man. He's standing out right in front of the black man. A black man wearing a KKK outfit. Now that's not unheard of. That's not unheard of. Let me do this. Black man wearing KKK outfits. Yes, there was a black man. There was a black man that has joined the KKK. And all all these people you see all these people that getting all hot and bothered. See here, right here, this man right here was way back in the day. Way back in the day, where this is a black dude right here. But yeah, tap dancing for the white man. Yeah, this dude right here is very famous. He collects a lot of the KKK. He met KKK members, so this isn't unheard of. This video is probably gonna get banned on the YouTubes because not too many of modern America can handle seeing all this. But if they let this shit slide, come on now. YouTube, leave me alone. This is all for educational purposes only, not for the purpose of indoctrination. But there is a little bit of education going on over here. But let's continue.
Right here. What do you think?
Now, this might be a surprise to some people, but Kanye's been doing similar stuff to this for the past couple years. During the Super Bowl, he spent millions of dollars on a commercial that he filmed on his iPhone. And during the commercial, he was just telling people to go to his website. On his website, the only thing he was selling was swastika t-shirts. So if you know anything for Kanye, this outfit is just a normal Tuesday for Kanye. During the interview, Kanye actually explains why he's wearing the outfit, why he's selling the swastika t-shirts, and why he has a swastika chain now. But we'll get to that in a second. Shortly after Kanye got into his outfit of choice, he started the interview, and to be honest, it was less of an interview and more of a rant. Kanye starts off by saying that the industry is trying to separate him from his daughter.
Let me turn my mic back up. That's all Kanye's been doing lately. It's just been ranting and raving and all, and he may or may not have a point, but it's kind of funny. He went from being a Christian to basically a pimp to now being the head of the KKK. I guess when you got billions of fuck you money, you can do whatever the hell you want. Man, I tell you. But it will be a shock to a whole lot of people. Like, wait a minute. I was told that racism was the worst thing that happened to the black man. But here's this black man that's dressing up in the KKK outfit, selling swastika stuff. He might still be racist and everything like that, but Man, life is kind of confusing here, isn't it? Almost like you gotta judge a man on not just what he says, but what he does. Ooh, imagine that.
Lincoln Park got killed for expressing some of these same truths. And for me, just as a father, at a certain point, it's not about, it never was that, but when you're a celebrity, it starts to be.
By the way, that looks so that song looks like a pretty good outfit for a Pyramid Head, doesn't it? Pyramid Head of Silent Hill. Some of you gamers out there that watch it, you know what I'm talking about. Or even for the Grave Digger. Do you guys remember the Grave Digger? Castlevania, Lords of Shadow. Grave Digger was dope. Man, I tell you. Anyway, let's get back to this.
About more of what fame is going to get you, what clout is going to get you, what money is going to get you over. Is this the right thing for your children? And, you know, I'm willing to die for my children or to allow them to be in this kind of environment that I know they're in. And what I noticed on the comments, they always used to try to, like, for the past 10 years, they used to try to write me off. Oh, he's so crazy, he's so crazy. I'm seeing the comments is now like 60, 70% like, yo, he's just telling you exactly what's going on. He's just the only one that's in a position to be able to do it. Because I don't.
And that right there, I agree with that 100%. I agree with that 100%. Most people, they're not throwing shade at Kanye for all the antics that he's engaging in and everything like that. Because what's really happening here is a spotlight is being shown right down on him, and he's willing to he's more than willing to take this on. Now you got the opposite end of the spectrum with Elon Musk, and you see how the left is just going after Elon Musk after they built that man up as being some type of tech god, the real life version of Tony Stark, for what he's been doing for the environment with the Tesla, with SpaceX, all those types of things, PayPal, all those types of things that he's been doing. But now because he suddenly decides to say, you know something, I really care about the country that I was able to escape to. Go ahead and start Googling some of the shit that's going on in South Africa vis-a-vis the Afrikaners, aka the white South African, with what's going on over there with the black South African, what they want to do to him. Yeah, Elon Musk recognizes that if you're wanting to be an immigrant, you have nowhere else to go other than to the West, specifically the United States of America. Now, all of a sudden, the left wants to turn him into a villain because he decides to side with Donald Trump, a man that they tried to assassinate, and he wants to help the United States government not go bankrupt. And the left has turned that into some type of bad thing. The immorality of the left has completely usurped and undermined the actual morality that used to be part of the country. That's something that Kanye West is doing on the other end. Oh yeah, I'll dress like a ridiculous Ku Klux Klansman. I'll walk around wearing a swastika, saying that Hitler did good things and talking bad about the Jews and all that shit. I got some real issues here that needs to be addressed, but no one wants to address them because they look at me like some sort of clown. But the thing is most men nowadays, they're not shocked by any of this. We realize that we've been mind fucked for so many years. So many years we've been mind fucked by what's going on in our media, what's going on in our entertainment, what's going on in our schools, what's going on in our politics. And we're starting to just wake the fuck up. You see what the left and the media all did to Donald Trump? So because he had the temerity to say, hey, I want to run for office and be president, which is his right to do as an American citizen. But everybody got all the entirety of the left, which, by the way, Donald Trump used to be a darling of the left. He used to be a media darling. They tried to erase him from Hollywood. Man appeared in Home Alone. He had one of the number one reality shows of all time with The Apprentice. Made numerous appearances on multiple TV shows. Appeared on The View by the way, go watch those bitches try to make that shit a race about how they try to justify Donald Trump being under not once but twice. Knows all those people. Ran around with Al Sharpton, ran around with Jesse Jackson, but all of a sudden, because he wants to be president and he runs as a Republican because the Democratic Party went too far left with all this LGBT nonsense, now suddenly he's an enemy. And they're trying to do, like I said, they try to smoke him. But once you try to smoke a man and he survives, you think that motherfucker gonna give a fuck? No. I'm not saying that Kanye West was ever gotten smoked, but he's at a point now. It's like, man, I got fuck you money, and I'm gonna just say what the fuck I want to do, and I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. What the fuck are you gonna do about it? Same with Elon Musk. Let's get back to this.
Have any brand sponsorships. It's like I'm past cancel.
When Kanye talked about his daughter and his efforts to prevent her from being a celebrity at such a young age, I 100% agree with him. When I see child celebrities, as they get older, they always seem to be a little bit off because they've had to deal with celebrity for so long in their lives. It gets...
Case in point, Rachel Zegler. Case in point, Lindsay Lohan. Case in point, Corey Feldman. Case in point, Macaulay Culkin. The list can go on with child actors. I actually have, but back in the day, I was trying to do a GoFundMe for my daughter because I wanted to help her with her modeling and try to get her started with her modeling. But but I got so much pushback from all the people that were doing the GoFundMe. Well, actually not on the GoFundMe. It was more on the neighborhood app. I posted on the neighborhood thinking that, hey, people in my neighborhood wouldn't mind doing that. Got so much pushback. And I'm like, man, I'm just out here asking for some help to get some fees and everything like that. But when I went to the audition, the guy that was running it blew so much smoke up my wife and my daughter's ass. But I was thankful that my wife actually came home and brought me to the shoot, because all I did was I just sat there and I looked at him and he looked at me, and his entire demeanor changed. It completely changed, and suddenly he wasn't blowing that smoke anymore. That right there was enough to tell me, man, they really do be fucking with these girls, especially the mamas with their children, because it's the mothers that really be pushing this acting shit on their kids. It's not the fathers. Not saying that fathers don't do it, but it's the mothers. So I can understand that from Kanye West. Kanye West been up in this shit from what, 20 some odd years. So I can see from his perspective.
It's so bad that some of them, like Britney Spears, goes insane. And Kanye, being a celebrity for almost all of his life and dealing with some of the issues that he's dealing with right now, he probably understands things from a different perspective. And in my opinion, this is what an active father is supposed to do: protect their children from something they see as dangerous, even if their kids want to be involved in it. Kanye says that the invisible hand that's working behind his back is trying to give the power to the Kardashians and paint him out to be crazy so that they can profit off of his kids. And in this next clip, Kanye makes an interesting point. How is it 50-50 custody if I don't get 50% of the say in what my children do as far as their exposure to Hollywood? How is it 50-50 custody if the Kardashians get 100% of the say and 100% of the benefit profiting off of the kids?
Like the whole thing about, and even whether it's the outfit, the swastika, I think some people they feel like they're spreading hate. And encouraging violence versus people.
The thing that I forgot to say was, when my daughter was put on song, that's when I realized that I didn't own their name and likeness. So watch this. All the brands that I've made, I don't get the name and likeness ownership, or at least 50-50 with my kids. So how is it joint custody? My kids are celebrities, and I don't have to say so. So watch this one. So this white woman and this white family have the control of these highly influential black kids that are half the children of Ye. And that's just in everybody's face. And they was playing in my face like that. You know, I try to go to champagne and keep it calm, and my dad would call me, say, hey, don't go in on that woman because it's going to affect the children. But now it's like, it's war. Y'all niggas, they think they too powerful. The Jews think they too powerful. Think they could get Cardi to play with me. They think they too powerful. They think they could get Kim to play with me. You get what I'm saying? My life is on this shit now. These are my children. Cardi, you could leave me off the album and do that fat-ass trash shit if you want. But now you mention my daughter, like the whole plan is that y'all gonna pull my kids into y'all, whatever the word is, Illuminati system, and I don't have no say-so of my kids? Nigga? And anybody...
Man, the juxtaposition. I love it. I love the juxtaposition. The man's wearing a KKK outfit. Black man wearing a KK outfit saying, nigga. Love it. But let's get serious for a moment. I like his entire message. Fuck what he's wearing and everything. And see, that's the other thing. Let's call this man names. Let's just dismiss him outright. Let's call him names. Don't listen to him. You see how he looks? You see how he's acting? He tap dancing for the white man. He and Uncle Tom. He wearing the KKK outfit. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. Nah, I'm gonna listen to him. Because he's making a really good point about, 50-50 custody, but I don't get 50% of the say about my kids. And we already know that was when Kim Kardashian's sex tape is on the internet forever and ever and ever. There was a scene where she was all crying, butthurt, called up Kanye West. Oh my God, our kids, our son, he saw me butt naked on the internet and all that, crying. Yeah, by the way, that should be a wake up call to a lot of you women that be putting your OnlyFans and be putting yourself out there on OnlyFans and Pornhub, right? Right? You ain't gonna be young like that forever. But go ask any of these former porn stars if they like the fact that try to be taken serious, like Lisa Ann. That try to be taken serious can't be taken serious because hey, we saw you busted up with some with 50 dudes taking it in all the holes. But no, he's on point with this message. And that's because our society now is more matriarchal than it is patriarchal. All the men, everything's being taken from the men for the benefit of the women. But when the women bitch, moan, and whine, the men still have to bear the brunt. And if you point that out, you get called a misogynist. But he's exactly correct on that. But I do love that juxtaposition on that him saying nigga, black man, KKK outfit, nigga.
Anybody close, whether it's the Jews, whether it's Cardi, anybody within my reach, I'm doing everything legally in my power. Everything of my fucking mastermind. You get what I'm saying?
When Kanye West was talking about the artist Playboi Carti, he was alluding to the fact that Playboi Carti wanted a song from his daughter, Northwest, without asking for Kanye's permission. Kanye goes on to say he really has no friends in the industry because no real friends would go behind his back and try to throw his kids into fame for the sake of money without his permission. Kanye then calls out people like Jay-Z, saying that everybody will judge him when he wears the red MAGA hat, but none of these same people will ever use their influence or power to help him help his kids.
Fuck all you niggas, all you street niggas, all you rap niggas, just any nigga that ever said something about my fucking hat. None of these niggas, Jay-Z, Beyonce, you ain't helped me when I fucking was having problems with my kids. You could have used your influence. No, your influence is for politics. Your influence is how you could use a nigga you never wanted to sign anyway, that Dame signed. You ain't show up to my first fucking wedding. You ain't my family. I always wanted some kind of family. Never had family out here. So what the fuck? And then they take my actual blood family from me in my face. But my issue with all these fat ass celebrity niggas is, if you ain't gonna speak on my behalf of the situation I'm in right now with my children or where I was when I asked for the help years ago, don't talk about my political views. Plus your T, Like, nigga, I bled for you. If nigga ask you about me, say we ain't speaking on Ye. I had people around me. I was like, yo, this man Cardi is calling my baby mama, rapping about Skims, and then saying he need vocals. She may have supporting slip. Needs vocals for the album. And the man was like, well, you know, that will blow her up. I said, it's my daughter, nigga. And see, that's the time when nigga hear me screaming from the other room and be like, why he's screaming?
At this point, Kanye starts to get into the invisible hand, who they are, and what their goal actually is. He says that the goal of the invisible hand isn't just to decentralize him and his family, it's to decentralize everybody's family. He says they do this by promoting certain woke agendas as good, even if it means the destruction of certain people's lives and families.
You know, I ask people, like if I know somebody that's woke, like I knew this girl that only like hangs around really super woke, like some of like fat black girl models is like her friends type shit. And I was like, yo, you gotta tell me, you know what tweets y'all didn't like.
Yeah.
You gotta tell me what hurts so I could do it more.
Why?
Because that's when we're weakening the enemy. We breaking them down. All this, I'm a fat bitch on the runway. I'm so powerful. No, you're not. You're causing death. That shit is unhealthy. Let's do statistics on black obesity rates. Everything that's being pushed in the media is about decentralizing and tearing down communities. Even I low-key feel like the ICE is like basically like doing to the Latin communities what they did to the black communities. It's everything to decentralize, remove the fathers.
When he's talking about the invisible hand, he's talking about the juice. He says that they own a lot of the record labels and they own a lot of the media platforms. And they use the music and the media to destabilize the family, especially in the black community. And when he was making his point, he actually compared himself to P. Diddy. He was saying that when prominent black people in the music industry try to go their own way, they always get labeled as some type of woman abuser or a pedophile. When you get labeled one of those two things, it's oftentimes a career ender and can sometimes land you in jail. And that's why he's saying these people have so much power over the artist, because they have the ability to label them as one of those two things. And they're
I'm gonna leave it right there, but two things before I cut this one. One, Kanye is exactly right. They've been doing this for years, and when I'm not saying they, I don't just mean the Jews or anything like that. I know a lot of one of the big things that go through the entire black community is how the CIA used to see the community with crack, so that they can bust up the black man, put him in prison, and all that. Nah, me personally, I think what they really did was they got you through your music. If you want to see the downfall of a black man, just listen to his music. Go back, starting all the way back to the late 20s, early 30s, and just listen to music going from that time period all the way up to today. You tell me if you don't see the devolution of the black man, and if you don't hear the devolution of the black man in any of that music. And all during the while, they kept promoting. I keep saying they. And again, I'm not saying they means the Jews or anything like that. The Jewish people may or may not have a lot of control in the music industry. I'll leave that to other people to talk about. But when I mean they, I'm just talking about the Democratic Party. Let's put it that way. Let's put it that way. The Democratic Party, because I definitely believe they have been pushing debauchery, demagoguery, degeneracy, devolution, and disgusting animalistic behaviors in the black community for so many years that most black people don't even realize it. And they keep voting time and time again for the Democratic Party, these black people. Always that percentage is higher than 90% that they vote for the Democratic Party. But then you look back and say, well, what has voting for the Democratic Party done for the black man all this time? Abso-fucking-lutely nothing other than the hollowing out and the destruction of the black man specifically, and in general, the black family. So that's one. And two, I actually forgot what I was going to say about two. Two. In P. Shitty's case, P. Shitty was actually a damn he was a degenerate all around. But do you think he might have been on himself? Who knows? But I never liked P. Shitty. But so go check out go if you want to finish watching this without my commentary, go check out Poor Man's Podcast. DJ Akademiks was the first person. So this is me reacting to Poor Man Podcast, who's reacting to DJ Akademiks, who's interviewing Kanye in a KKK outfit. Some of the stuff he said. You listen. You look at this and you tell me if he's not making any sense. Get past the outfit. Go beyond stage one, as the great Thomas Sowell likes to say. Go beyond stage one and just listen to the man's words. You can't easily, I know some of you guys want to dismiss him as a clown, but just listen to his words. Some of you, oh my God, he's dressed like KKK. Okay, that's fine. But what do you have to say? What do you have to say about what he's been saying? I'll leave it at that. Jump down in the comments. Let me know what you think. Make sure you guys do like, share, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. All that good stuff helps me out. And remember, this is Chris Bolt signing out, and I will catch you in the next video. You guys take it easy.